Hello everyone and welcome to IMS. We have with us today Mr. Prerit Agrawal, who has cleared his CAT 2024 with 98.98 percentile this year, and he'll be joining IIM Kozhikode this year. So we welcome Prerit to our channel and let's have an interaction with him to understand what kind of journey he has had till now. Hello Prerit. So I want to ask you, like, how has your experience been? As we all know, he's also a seasoned cricketer, 13 years, I think, into the field, and now he has decided to take the management path. So, Prerit, can you share where this thought came in the first time from, sport to management? How did that transition happen?
Firstly, the love for the sport has always been there. I believe cricket is an extremely satisfying and rewarding career opportunity. But at the same time, I was nursing few injuries from past few years, and towards the end of my career, I really started feeling the heat around the uncertainty and instability that might lie ahead. And interestingly, my interest in finance and business in general also has its root in my cricketing journey. I was 18. As I was a professional cricketer, I started earning at a young age. When I was around 18, I was really intrigued uh, about how to manage my personal finances and stuff like that. So I delved deep into the financial topics, and one thing led to another, and I had this developed interest in the world of finance and business. And when I really wanted to make a switch, I know where it should.
Okay, okay, that's great. That's great to listen to. And the one moment where you decided that management is going to be your thing, was that kind of like an enigma, or was it like something that was brewing for a long time in you, and then you finally took a decision?
I knew I had my interest in this field, but I wasn't really considering MBA as an option. I really wanted to continue with the sport. But I had a few friends who were in this MBA ecosystem, and interaction with them really opened up my thought process around the kind of opportunities and the kind of life that lies ahead. That was also
That was also a deciding factor.
yeah.
So, what kind of a student have you been since your childhood? Have you always been a top achiever, or was sport always a big part and you had to balance everything out?
So being a top achiever wasn't really an option for me, especially academically, given the amount of time and the amount of national tournaments I was playing. But I'll say that I did fairly well at my academics throughout my 10th, 12th graduation. I have a 989 profile. And yeah,
So that I think speaks for itself. You were a good student, along with having a good sport life. So you have mentioned that you were struggling with some injuries in the past, right? So how much did that impact your decision, or how did you manage to become so resilient and overcome all of that hurdle?
when you really take up sports as a career, injuries are part and parcel of it. And I think the medical science and everything that's growing these days, we have seen a lot of really fruitful comebacks over the years of top athletes. So that was also on cards, but at the same time, as I said, I was really feeling the heat. And I believe with my growing interest that was in this field of management and finance, I thought that I wasn't really making a choice that's just to run away from something. I knew I wanted to. I was willing to have a good life. I was really willing to do good in my life. So yeah, management MBA really open up doors for it.
Okay, okay, great. So let's talk about your CAD journey. When you started preparing, what were you looking for? How did you start off? Midway through, what all were your strategies? What points you came across, and how did you improve?
When I started my CAD prep journey, I started pretty early because I knew I was away from core academics and the competitive exam hustle that lies ahead. I started early. I really focused on the basics, getting the basics on point. Another thing which I did was I started with the mock test right from the week one, because I feel CAT exam is a gamified version of an examination, and understanding the intricacies of the examination and how the questions are framed and what kind of strategy is required. I think mock tests are really important. I took over 60 plus mocks, and yeah, that was it.
Great, great. So, being a part of IMS, how has that helped you shape your journey?
So I believe IMS has one of the best ecosystem out there in our country. I of course did my research to where to enroll, and I talked to a few friends and seniors, and IMS came out as the best option for me. The kind of mentors they have, the backing they provide, the connect you feel with the mentors, whether it's online or offline program. Apart from that, they also provide three mentorship sessions where you can really get your doubts cleared and have a personalized feedback session. Apart from that, the mock test the MS ecosystem provide. I think the mock tests are given by the most number of candidates in the country, which really helps you benchmark your performance against how the other candidates are doing. Because apparently this is an examination. It's a percentile based examination, so you should know, you should have a sense of idea that how well you are doing with respect to other candidates. Also, not many would be aware of it, but IMS also has this Club 100 group,
Yeah.
where if you score really well, 90 plus percentile in more than 3 mocks, you get enrolled with it. And I think that ecosystem and that environment is really helpful. It helps you level up, but at the same time helps you be grounded, because the kind of minds that open up in that interaction at that Club 100 room is also very enriching.
Great, great. So, as you guys should know, the Club 100 is a very special feature that we have at IMS, and students really do benefit from it. So, Prerit, moving on to our next part, how did you prepare for your interviews and PIs, and what were your interview experiences? Because apart from Kozhikode, you had a lot of other calls as well, and you have converted many of the prestigious IIMs. So, let's take a look around your interview journey and how your experiences were.